Imagine threatening a generation that doesn't fear death. That's exactly what this government did, and they woke up something they cannot silence. Yesterday was just the beginning. Hi guys, welcome to today's episode. Before we dive into why I strongly believe that Gen Zs will send Ruto home in 2027, let me quickly highlight a few things I observed before and during yesterday's protest. Two things stood out for me. Number one, the guy who gave KTN that exclusive intel on how the government was planning to sabotage the protest. Yo, guys, that was a government project. His job was to spread fear and break the protest before it started. But it failed miserably. Imagine Gen Zs were there telling whoever that they are not scared of death. Walikuwa wameanza kuandika obituaries that if I die, I don't know what. Number two, Kisumu and Uasin Gishu didn't show up. Why? Because they have been made to believe this was a Kikuyu protest. Imagine that it had nothing to do with real issues. But think about it. Last year, weren't Kikuyus part of the government and young people still protested? So does that mean only Kikuyus are struggling with the economy? Or is someone working hard to make sure Kenyans stay divided so they don't realize they are all suffering the same? Does the cost of living ask for your last name, or is it just empties your wallet? You know, for decades, Kenyan politics has depended heavily on tribe. It's always been Luo versus Kikuyu or Kalenjin versus Luo. Politicians thrive by turning people against each other for the sake of their selfish interests. So here is why I totally believe that Gen Zs are the ones to make Ruto a one-term president. Number one, this generation is angry. Their anger is sharp, focused, and measurable. You could see it in their faces, their tweets, their fearlessness in the streets. Check vile walitimua hawa. They are clearly not afraid of death. Despite all the threats from people like Oscar Sudi, they didn't back down. Walikwepo social media wakikuambia hatuogopi kifo. That courage ilifanya Kasongo akose usingizi. He ran away to Mombasa asubuhi. Sudi dared them to try and reach State House. And guess what? They reached it. So, no one can convince me that the same youth who faced police, tear gas, and live bullets without political godfather or tribal boss won't show up in 2027 with their voter cards and direct all that anger at the ballot box. Number two, Gen Zs have the numbers. Gen Zs, unlike older generations, are united across tribe, region, and background. No politician can divide them with their tribal politics. They speak the same digital language, they understand each other's struggles, and they move on as one. Ebu tufanye maths kidogo hapa. As of 2022, Kenya had 22 million registered voters. By 2027, IEBC projects this could grow to over 28 million voters. And mind you, 75% of Kenya's population is under the age of 35. So, Gen Zs aged roughly around 18 to 27 years by 2027 could make up at least 40% of the total voting population. Then, add another 40% ya millennials. That's like 80% of the vote in 2027. You know, back in the days, even last election, youth vote used to be a bonus. But now, it's the only strategy that matters. Ruto will surely go, let me tell you. Number three, Gen Zs now have a presidential candidate, and his name is David Maraga. For a long time, the biggest challenge Gen Zs had was someone to vote for. All the names being thrown around felt recycled, corrupt, tribal, or just self-serving. But that has changed. David Maraga's name stands for something this country has not seen in a long time: credibility. Maraga is not a career politician. He is not someone who has used public office to enrich himself. He didn't bend to political pressure, not even when the entire government was against him. In fact, he made history when he nullified a presidential election. Something no other Chief Justice in Kenya had ever done. What makes Maraga stand out even more is that he is not trying to capitalize on Ruto's wounded presidency for selfish gain. He is not loud. He is not chasing microphones. He is not promising heaven while stealing from earth. And that's exactly why people trust him. Hata msiulize campaign funds zitatoka wapi. Gen Zs plus their parents will fund him, just like they do for funerals, hospital bills, and protests. So, in summary, Ruto's timeline is running out. The expiry date is real. Maraga for president and Ruto must go.